grifting as usual. Press play producer IC.
We working together. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats.
Some of the production work
Yeah.
and everything about that. Why don't you tell us
Well,
about that?
I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. I mean, while the legacy was going, we was faking the funk. I was doing all the beats, and Ski got credit because we working together. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats.
Why don't you tell us
Well,
about that?
I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. I mean, while the legacy was going, we was faking the funk. I was doing all the beats, and Ski got credit because we working together. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats. So and I ain't got no problem with you having credit on the beats because we working together and we're a team, and that's what's happening, So, but in reality, yeah, I was in the studio every day, 6 days a week to be exact. While he was in the other room, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It could have been playing with us at whatever. But I mean, that's just how it was. And when it was time to get these tracks to whoever we needed to get it to, Ski was the man that made sure he got it to whoever artist we wanted to get it to.
You understand what I'm saying? There's some things, man, bro. People think, and another thing that's going on is YouTube has become a space of entitlement. People think that people supposed to show you everything, show you how to make this beat, show you how to do this technique, show you how to do this. Man, niggas don't want to show you all their techniques, bro. Why do you think that people owe you to show you all these techniques?
Now, I'm going to pause the video right here. YouTube is a space where people come watch videos to learn how to do a certain type of things, certain type of task. That's the whole point of your videos earning revenue from ads, right? You show a product, right? That people buy. People may have questions on how to properly use that product. Right? So you have individuals who make tutorial videos on how to properly use that product. Now you see this man here clearly says, we ain't got to show you nothing. We ain't got to show you that. Well, why are you on YouTube then, sir? Get the heck off YouTube if you're not going to show us anything. And on top of that, why are you trying to, why not trying, but he is. Why are you promoting consultations to teach people? You take their money and don't teach them anything. You see his attitude when it comes to teaching people or instruction. He doesn't have the patience for it. He doesn't want to do it because nine times out of 10, he doesn't even know how to do it. I would even say 99.9% he doesn't know how to do it. He's just trying to take your money, people. He says it right here with his own mouth. He doesn't want to teach anybody anything, yet he has a consultation. Do you understand? Why are you on YouTube then, sir? Get off of YouTube. But let me continue.
Why don't you hit them in their DM and pay them some money for them to show you some stuff? Why don't you offer them something? Why people think that people just got to show you everything? That's that entitlement. This is what the YouTube space has done. It's made people feel like I got to show them this. Man, I ain't about to show you everything. Are you out your fucking cotton picking mind?
See what I'm saying there? But he doesn't show anything. That's the whole point. You pay for a consultation. He doesn't show you anything. He tells you a whole lot of bullcrap fluff about nothing, right? And then he gets on YouTube, right? With YouTube, it's the space for teaching, sharing information. Why I gotta do that? I ain't gotta do that. Well, get off of YouTube, sir. Get off of it. You won't get off of it because this is your main form of income, right? Make the videos. You people paying $15. I want y'all to check this out now. People paying $15, right, for his channel, right, as members. But he's saying, I don't have to teach you nothing, even for the $15. I ain't got to show you nothing. How does that make you feel, all you D-writers and followers of this guy? How does that make you feel? I ain't got to teach you nothing. All I got to do is babble on social media every day for your $15. That's it. And then you want to know something, just hit me up on a consultation and I ain't going to tell you nothing. All I'm going to do is just tell you, hey, well, you buy the B50s, it can improve your sound. Or you buy my drum kits, it can improve your sound. That's all he does in his consultation. And you just paid $100 for that. is wrong with you people, man? This is to the followers. This is to the EASKID writers. What is seriously wrong with you people? Answer me. I want you to watch my video and answer me. What is seriously wrong with you? You don't see this as a fraud? This is just a con hustle that he's doing? You can't see that? You can't see that. Are you that naive, blind, and oblivious? Let me continue.
Shut your bitch ass up. Bro, you get what you get. And if you want more, then pay for it. Cats is crazy out here, bro. It's
You get what you get. And if you want more, pay for it, which is nothing. Do you understand? That is the mindset of a grifter. The mindset of a grifter.
It's wild how people, and that's why they ruin the music community with this entitlement, and then it be the ones that don't do shit that's the bullies. You didn't show me anything. Well, nigga, sit your ass down. Go show yourself.
See what I'm saying? Plain and simple right there. That is the behavior trait of a deviant grifter. That is the behavior trait. I ain't got to show you nothing. I ain't got to. Where have you heard this before? You've heard other grifters say the same thing. You heard similar behavior from Bernie Madoff when it comes to his scam that he did on investors, stealing millions of money from those investors. The same type of behavior, because they have this sense of entitlement that your money belongs to me. Do you understand? Your time belongs to me. That sense of entitlement.
A few moments later.
Now he's dogging other gear companies, right? Get my B50s, buy my B50s. My B50s sound better than all y'all stuff. Music today sounds like trash because it doesn't use the B50. So basically he's downing and clowning the other companies. Companies like Neve, SSL, right? Companies like I can keep going on. RME. I mean, Antelope. I mean, you can keep going on and on with the Craneborn. I mean, you can keep going on and on. Basically, he is dogging those companies out. API, right? BAE. He's basically dogging those companies out and say, your gear cannot compare to my 500 series chassis B50. Do you understand? Do y'all people can see what's going on here? Do you see any of those other companies saying, don't buy the B50, the B50's trash. Buy the original, the 1073. Do you see any of them going through that extreme? A lot of them don't have to advertise anything because look at all the hit records that were used, that use those particular gear, the API preamps, the BAE preamps, the Neve Shelford preamps, all the hit records that were created using those preamps. But yet he says all those preamps are trash. Buy my preamp. Let me continue.
That's rocking with the B50s, that's supporting the B50s, because that puts us in a position to talk to companies and tell them, hey, listen, we have made our own stuff independently. So we know that you're not giving us what we're supposed to be getting because this sounds amazing. So why not that? Now you have a tell of the tape now. If a person can make something super fire independently and somebody with all the resources in the world can't, you gotta
see what I'm saying? Right there. There's the evidence right there. This is hilarious. This guy is completely off his rocker, delusional. I mean, he's a great showman when it comes to a presentation on camera, but his showmanship is flawed. Aww. No hit records. Where's your music at, EASKI? This man plays the same beats every day for the past 4 years. The same beats, but we're going to get to that part. We're going to get to that part real soon.
If Me and Mr. Hilby can make something fire. And somebody that got all the resources and all the hype in the world can't, or choose not to. We got to scratch our head and we got to have this look like the dog. I mean, am I right? We see so much stuff. We're influenced by so many influencers. I'm not saying there's some influencers that's good influencers. There's a lot of influencers that's bad influencers. Let's just call it like it is. Not all influencers are the same. Some got very good morals and very good integrity. And some just like, hey, I need a check, bitch.
Isn't that you, sir? That's what you're doing. You need a check. So now you're downing all the other companies, right? You're promoting gear, right? Now you're promoting a plugin. You was one of the first to down plugins, say plugins are trash. And now here you come with a plugin. So what are you doing, sir? All you're doing is looking for the money. That's all you're doing, sir. You're telling on yourself, sir. You're telling on yourself. Now, this is the EASKI B50. Now, he claims his B50 sounds better than any other preamp on the market. That's the BAE 1073, the Rupert Neve preamps, right? He said that with his own mouth. He said they sound better than any other preamp, right? So we're going to look at the specs and see if that is the case. Now, this is his preamp, right? Which he didn't build. He just put his name on it the same way he did CMT by putting his name on production when CMT produced all the beats. So mono mic pre. It's not a dual mic pre. It's a mono mic pre. 500 series, mind you. 500 series. I'm just going to be honest with you. The 500 series is closer to the plug-in market. Do you understand? 500 series. But I digress on that. Cornhill and Jensen input and output transformers. Up to, this is clear. This is important right here. This is important. Up to 60 dB and 25 dB headroom. Up to.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I say again. Now, we're going to compare those specs with the specs of the BAE 1073. Now, this is the mono BAE 1073. This is the 1073 without the main EQ, but only the cutoff, right? And the boost. So let's go back, right? And look at the price. $1,720, right? Compared to the over $1,500 for the 500 series. Back ordered. It's a reason why this is back ordered, because it's in high demand, folks. Back ordered. Now, there's the spiel, but this is the main part right here. Class A 1073 is quite versatile with 71 dB of gain, not up to 60. 71 point blank dB of gain. I say again, 71 dB of gain. Cornhill transformers. And it's not a 500 series. It has its own power, maximum power, and it's 71 dB. And it's only $200 more. And it's a rack mount unit, not no 500 series, where 500 series are always cheaper. Again, 71 dBs of gain, not up to. Up to is misleading. Up to means it doesn't, in certain situations, it will not exceed 60 dB. It will always be low. Do you understand? And up to also means that if it does go 60 dB, that's peak, depending on the power that's going into it. Do you understand, people? You're being misled by these people because you don't know how to read specs when it comes to gear. 71 dB, that is professional sound. Frequency response, 10 hertz. Where's the frequency response of the B50? Where is it, sir? Where is your frequency response? Maximum headroom at 27.4 dBu, well above that 25, up to 25. And most importantly, it's a 600 ohm unit. So it's guaranteed to be fat. Your sound is guaranteed to be fat. 600 ohms. 600 ohms. Yet he says this gear here is garbage compared to my B50. That's what he said, people. That's what he's telling you. Now this is the Shelford mic preamp. The Shelford mic preamp. Now this is going to cost you some money because it's a dual preamp, right? Dual preamp. Let's look at the specs. Going to keep going. 72 dB. Class A low noise gain. This right here is actually better, slightly better than the BAE. 72 dB compared to that up to 60 dB with the B50. But he claims the B50 sounds better than the Shelford channel. The B50 sounds better. Oh, boo-hoo. You get dual tap transformer outputs and inputs. Maximum, massive headroom. Maximum, massive headroom. And we're going to keep going. 26 dBu outputs. And I can just keep going on. I can just keep going on. This is probably one of the best ever, the Shelford preamp. But yet he says, no, blow your money on my 500 series B50. I really feel sorry for, Nimrock or whatever his name is. This dude bought just blew money unnecessarily and bought all those B50s. You know, all he's getting is up to 60 dB of gain. Aww. I mean, dude, who has the money just blow? You just literally just threw money away. It makes me question, bro, what the heck this guy does for a living? Who is his Weinstein? Well, he has the money just blow away like that. I'm very curious about that, mind you. But I will digress. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna leave that alone because that's his own business. But I would have never done that, Mr. Nimhard or Nimrock. I would never have blown that amount of money on a 500 series preamp that's only up to 60 dB and not the 72 dB. A waste of money, sir. I'm sorry. I hate to put it to you. You wasted your money, sir. I'm sorry. Now, this is the API dual preamp, right? 5-star preamp, over $2,000. Now, this, you get 2 mic pre's. Now, if you bought 2 500 series B50s, you'll be paying $3,200. You get these 2 mic pre's right here for only $2,195. Not only that, let's look at the specs. Let's look at the specs. The specs. Maximum gain 68 dB. Not up to 60 dB. Maximum gain 68 dB. Do you understand the difference? So you save more money by just getting this preamp right here. This API mic preamp right here, which is a 5-star preamp. you're saving around $1,500, almost what, $1,400. Well, I take that back, $1,100 by just getting this, and you get way more sound potential with this. A maximum gain of 68 dB. Both have op amp and output transformers. So a lot of you guys who bought this B50 just literally threw away money. You're not getting the maximum potential that the preamps that are on the market from the companies that EASKI say that are garbage. Their preamps are a whole lot better, and you get way more value for your money. Like I said before, people, you guys who spent the money on this preamp, you got conned. The specs do not lie. You got conned. I'm sorry to have bust your bubble.
The grift is over, EASKI.